Brutle is an S-rank yokai of the Brave tribe. He has Ice attribute giving him a weakness to fire. His attack is Lightning Slash, a 3-hit attack, each with 24 base power. His technique is, it's so irrelevant that you don't even need to know. His Insert lowers the target's defense. Finally, his ultimate is a 95 power hit on the column in front of him, and it sets all the tires it hits on fire. He has the second highest strength in the game at a base 406. Finally, his skill is called Tunnel Vision. This restricts him to only attacking the yokai directly in front of him. This includes allies, meaning it can't hide behind a tank as they will get hit by that monster's attack stat. He is also countered by yokai simply walking away from him. This seems like good to be super restricting at first, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. First of all, being forced to put him in front most of the time is not the worst, as physical attacks are boosted in the front row. Secondly, this effect bypasses the stealth soul and secrecy. So if an opposing Udo thinks they're safe to link horizontally, or if a null thinks they're safe just because they have secrecy, they'll be forced to either die or get moved. Brutle likes support from other yokai to move the enemy around, but he can even do this himself in a few ways. He can use this ultimate to cut off vulnerable yokai from a third of the grid. If you really want to lead into the Brutal strategy, you can use 2 of them to force even more movement. Think of it like a 2-rook chessmate in chess. You can use a slip up to give them a slightly faster movement timer, allowing them to outpace or match the pace of a lot of more yokai. Double Brutals also allows you to cut off 2/3 of the grid's ultimates instead of 1/3. Another benefit of Tunnel Vision is the complete immunity to confusion. Since he isn't in front of himself, he can attack freely without worrying about using the same attack on anyone on his team. This can free up time needed to purify, although it doesn't make his ultimate unusable. If you build your team thus that doesn't need this ultimate, you can make it work though. He can work with a mythical bangle for a straight attack boost, or Tanbo Soul to increase crit ratio. I personally prefer the bangle since it's more consistent. In conclusion, Brutle is a yokai that requires skill to use correctly, but can pay off hugely if you can use him. Thanks to Paul Rance for the recommendation and information. How do you guys run Brutle? Let me know in the comments and have a good night.